Hey, what's going on, guys? Have a little gameplay for you today. It's on the map Studio, which is a remake of Firing Range, and I'm really excited to bring you the first nuclear on this channel. So, this is solo. I'm running solo, which is surprising because I thought, in order to really kind of assure myself of a nuclear, that I would have to run in a full party of two other people, which I think that's cool that you only need 2 other people to make a full party and multi-team, because it can be really difficult to gather a lot of people, for one game, or just to go together and kind of coordinate that, and have one person running this and one person running this different class. It's a lot harder to do, but with just 2 other people, it's definitely more manageable. And I'm pretty sure most people know 2 other people. So it's kind of like you can pretty much anyone can do this. So I really want to give you guys some tips on how to get your own nuclear and how to basically that. Just get a nuclear. This commentary is not really about anything other than getting a nuclear, which I'm sure a lot of you guys want to do, and I want to get more for the channel. I think the next goal is to keep getting more, but I'll try to get one in free for all, get the nuked out achievement. I don't even think you can use score streaks, I believe. I think you can use perks and all that, but without score streaks, that's really hard. But maybe I can try to get one with using. I know you can definitely get one. You'll just get a nuclear. I don't know if you'll get the nuked out medal. Not 100% sure on that, guys. Should have done my research. My bad. So again, I'm playing this solo, and I'm gonna tell you my setup for, I think, one of the best setups that you can use for this kind of game type is the MP7 with quick draw and silencer, and you definitely want to use these score streaks. You can use alright, so you basically want to use UAV, counter UAV, and VSET. I think that's a little bit better actually than swapping the counter UAV for the EMP, simply because I think people are more prone to quitting out if you EMP them, and plus it's harder to get the EMP. But with the EMP, I just have a feeling that people are going to be more prone to quitting out, and I could be wrong, but I don't know. That's the way I feel. Let me know what you guys feel, because that's why I tend not to run it, and especially because it can be frustrating to get. And I think counter UAV is a huge bonus because I'm not using Ghost, so I still show up on the radar if they call in a UAV. So getting that counter UAV, and I know EMP would negate all those facts, but what I'm trying to say is, like, it's a lot easier to get a counter UAV than it is to get an EMP, and so that's kind of the way it works to me. And so yeah, I'm on a good streak here. However, so I'm on a 16 kill streak. So I haven't died yet. But you're gonna see here, I kind of screw up, and it's kind of my own fault, I guess, for challenging that from that kind of a distance. And he does get a little bit lucky. Don't get me wrong. However, you got to really pick your battles in this game. And I don't know. I was getting a lot of hit markers with the MP7 today, just like an outrageous number. And I know my aim is decent, but sometimes it wasn't like 100% on today, but my aim was still pretty decent, like good enough to not just get hit markers only. But so it was weird. I mean, people were eating shots left and right, but I really gotta also hand it to my teammates. These were 2 other random people that I don't know. However, one of them had a mic and was communicating a little bit, and he was helping me by putting up UAVs and stuff, and he wasn't being an asshole like some other people. I don't know, for whatever reason, are just kind of assholes when you want to do well in the game. I don't know, it's weird. But I really got to hand it to them because they played well, but they also, look how much we're winning by. Like, they could have easily, taken all these points, and I could have not gotten the nuclear in the first place, because the game would have ended, because we're just completely dominating them. And it's, in my opinion, I mean, it might sound lame. Some of you guys might not enjoy the fact that what I'm about to say, but this game's, I'm not gonna just play it just to get 250 points the quickest, you know, and I'll get like 10 kills. That's just not fun to me. It's fun to beat up on people, and you know, it's not like this isn't like rigged or anything. That's the thing. Like it's just it's fun. Yeah, I know they're bad. Whatever, you know. It played a lot of games today versus a lot of good people, and it's very frustrating to play good people in this, with especially by yourself, because there's absolutely no recourse. There's nothing that you can do versus 3 good people in this by yourself. You're definitely not going to get a nuclear. I mean, it'd be so incredibly difficult to get one in this when going up a party versus a party of 3 people who are really good and, you know, are basically farming the hill, which is, you know, going in, getting their 200 points, then going right back out once somebody else captures it. And that's really what you want to do to get those V-sets a lot, because I'm putting up a lot of V-sets in this game, and I attribute that to my running around, obviously, but also capturing those objectives, and then just run out of it, because that way you don't want to contest. You don't want them to contest it, because if it's contested, you're the one who had control of it last, then you're only going to get 125 points for the kill. But if you let them have it and then kill them, then that's 325 points. So that's an extra 200 points. The extra 200 points comes from that capture. So you really want to not be in the hill if you can. Only to capture it. That's it. That's all you want to do. Just capture it. So those are the basic tips for hardpoint and multi-team. These aren't well, these tips do apply to the regular hardpoint. It's just a lot harder to get nuclears in the regular hardpoint, because just how it's organized, you know. In this one, since it's 3 teams of 3, it's much more manageable, in my opinion, because it's more of like the revenge kill. I don't think is as much, especially since you can get your score streaks a lot easier. The revenge thing isn't as bad as it is in regular hardpoint. And these guys were just feeding me kills. I mean, I gotta hand it to them. The nuclear wouldn't have been possible without these guys. It's just yeah, and I know, I guess one of them was AFK or whatever, but I'm still gonna count it as a nuclear. Come on, give me a break, guys. I've been running into so many teams or so many full parties that have just like outrageous score per minutes, and just thankfully, you know, I finally ran into some people who aren't that great, and it feels pretty damn good, you know. Feels, you know, I'm not saying these types of gameplay should definitely not make you feel like you're going pro or anything, but you know, not to say that you should feel like a piece of crap for getting a nuclear. You know, it's fun, you know, it's a part of the game. A lot of people like to criticize some of the gameplays that are higher scoring, but I don't really criticize them. How can you blame someone for wanting to get the most kills in Call of Duty, or, you know, set a world record for getting a kills on maps, you know, on certain maps? It's just a lot of fun, and it makes the game more exciting, as opposed to just winning over and over again. As I said earlier, I hope I don't sound like a broken record. So right now I'm getting really close to the nuclear. I know it. I think I'm on like a 26 or 27 streak right now. Yeah, 26. Pick off these 2 guys at the castle. See that V-set is so clutch. And this is one tip. I almost died there, right? That was for the nuclear. That was a huge kill. But I think what saved me partially was, you know, he didn't quite hit me high enough to like get a headshot or something, but also I pre-fired. And pre-firing is one of the best things you can do to ensure yourself a kill, because oftentimes with the lag and all that in the game, he might see you on his screen before you see him on your screen, if that makes any sense. And if you pre-fire, you're more likely to get that kill because your bullet's already coming out of your gun. It's just a weird kind of mechanic. It wouldn't really have as much of an impact if you were on land. It would still have an impact because pre-firing always helps. And pre-firing is just shooting before, you know, someone's coming around the corner. You know or wherever they're going to be. Man, I got a lot of V-sets this game. But I actually go on a 38 gun streak. The game's about to end, but a 38 gun streak, which I thought was pretty neat. I'm definitely going to try to go for 50 and 50 plus. My all-time record is 47. Back on Modern Warfare 3. But anyway, guys, please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Friendly counter UAV inbound.